Black people. Okay, now that I have your attention, I was at the store today and I realized that there was firewood bundled up for $10. And what the fuck is that, dude? I moved from Virginia to Florida and people need more trees. Is there less trees per capita in Florida than Virginia? Or I just I didn't understand because I personally can't purchase something that literally grows on trees. So I was like looking around in my backyard and dude, I found enough to make a fire just fine. And like people are always putting out dressers and shit. So you get that and a sledgehammer and you got enough, you know? I mean, people put yard debris out by the road just for free. People chop it up for you, and it's a lot more for free than you get for $10. I don't know. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it. It's given me pause. I will say because what is the point of that? That's like that's like selling dirt. I mean, okay. In all fairness, like if you need enough dirt to fill for foundation for a house or like something, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a dirt connoisseur in the way that I should be to have this conversation, but I don't know. It's hard. Just buying something that grows on trees. I'm not gonna. Why would I buy? There's a tree in my backyard. If I really needed to, I love that tree, and I hope I don't have to. I certainly hope I don't have to. But if I had to, I'd cut that tree down and I'd make a fire. It probably wouldn't be as good as the firewood at the store because it's live and, green and wet and all. A lot of the stuff actually, it was kind of difficult to get the fire lit that I built in the backyard from the stuff I found from the backyard. I'm kind of seeing where they're going. I'm kind of seeing where they're going. But I feel like I've never bought. I had a lot of fires in Virginia, okay, and I've never bought firewood. What's the point of buying? Okay, whatever. I've said it a million times. Anyway, you get the point. I don't know, man. That shit blows my mind. That shit blows my mind. I don't know what to say. Uh, Dead air. I literally started this just because I wanted to rant about the firewood, and then I feel like I've talked myself into buying firewood. It's dry, it's ready to go, it's waxed. Oh man, I'm glad nobody's listening to this. This is good. I can say whatever I want. I just realized that. I can say whatever I want. No one's ever gonna hear this. I'm not gonna promote it. I'm not gonna do it. This YouTube is storing my drunk rants, and I don't have any fucking responsibility. That's great. I love that. Cuts to horrible things happen. I don't know. No one's gonna find this. I don't really have shit to worry about. So, Kamala Harris is running for president. President. Fucking A. Can I speak? Oh shit, I thought it stopped recording. Okay. Still going. Kamala Harris is running for president. That's kind of crazy. Also, because that's stupid. That's kind of crazy. Also, dumbass. It's just stupid because she's not good. I mean, if I was looking at it as an objective person, like you can say, we all know what you got to say about Trump, the tweets, whatever, he's orange, whatever you got to say, whatever. But she's not good by anybody. She lost last time running for president by a long shot, and her prosecutor record is really bad. Really bad. You look into that a little bit, and then you realize that she's kind of shitty as a person. She kept people in jail, and this is verified. This is verified. This is real. You can quote me right now. She kept people in jail who had a low level, like, marijuana charge in jail longer than they should have been. She kept them there for longer than they should have been because, holy shit, can I get words out? Because she wanted cheap labor for the state, or free labor for the state. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. If you working in a prison for like 13 cents an hour, or 30 cents an hour, or $1 an hour, that's slave labor, bro. That's all it is. All it is. It's like literally industrial slave labor. It's all coming together now. I'm realizing a lot of things just talking out loud. This is what this is for. This is what this is for. This is why I started this. This is why I do this. I've never done this in my life. I'm just not going to cut it. You know what? I'm going to keep everything. I'm going to keep everything. All the little cuts. All the little dead air moments. Whatever. I'm going to keep it all. Fuck it. I don't want to edit. I just want to rant. I just want to talk. Like, eat my ass, Kamala Harris. How about that? I don't want any of your shit. Also, that burden, unburdened by what has been, whatever the fuck your quote is. I looked that shit up, dude. That's Marxist as shit. It's talking about not being burdened by what has been because the system that has been, as in basically our free system of capitalism, is over now. And you don't have to be burdened by it anymore because you got your socialist bullshit coming through. Fuck is that? I don't want that. I don't want that. I think we should take the federal government and smash it in half and then smash that in half. How about that? How about you worry about foreign countries invading us, collecting taxes, and upholding the Constitution? That's a good one. That's another one that's important. Those are like three things that's all you should be worried about. That's it. Even the states can work together on, like, maintaining their parts of the highway. Like, just, if the states have total control, that means as Americans, you have 50 different options to be governed the way that you want. You realize that, right? Like, you have 50 different ways to be governed the way you want. And then in those 50 ways, you can narrow it down, county or city by city, based on how they're governed. So you can literally specify how you want to be governed if we minimize the federal government. Holy shit, I'm realizing a lot of stuff when I say it out loud. What the fuck, dude? That's wild. I just said that for the first time right now. I'm just realizing it with you. Nobody's listening. I still have to have a name for this. Even though I'm probably going to be looking back on this in 10 years and being like, why? I can't believe I was thinking that way, or whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Fuck it. I'm expecting nobody to listen to this but myself 10 years from now. What should I call this? The Time Capsule Podcast. That's the gayest shit I've ever said in my life. The Random Rants pod. No, that's fucking stupid. Random Rants. 2 beers later. 2? But I want to say 8 beers later because that sounds like I have a fucking problem. I don't know, man. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Podcast. Oh, shit. Did that just happen? Okay. Is that a thing? Hang on. I gotta Google that real quick. See if that's actually already a thing or not. If it's not, I don't know, man. Podcast. That's good. I like that. I actually like that. I hope it's not a thing. I don't know, man. Podcast. Sorry. Future me. This is, no. Oh, it is a podcast. Fuck. Fuck. Wait. I don't know, man. Hang on. It is. Okay. All right. I don't know, man. Podcast. Casey Triloby. He's got a 5-star rating, and his description says, I like Pop-Tarts. So, whether you like things I've said or not, I think you should absolutely check this guy out, because I know I will. This is, I haven't listened. Okay, wait a second, actually. Maybe don't listen to this guy. I don't know. One of his descriptions for a podcast that's 20 minutes long says, in the photo, I was taking a poop, and the podcast touches a little bit on poops. Enjoy. You know, I actually can't hate on the guy. I'm interested.
Yo, my butthole is fucking burning, bro. Toledo, Batman. Fuck, that bitch is ripe. Dude, eat that bitch or it's gonna go bad in a couple days, cause it's ripe now.
Is
It
this
is ripe. Oh, dude, man, fucking.
is
You know
this
what's
real?
crazy? How sometimes you fucking miss the true ripeness of a fucking avocado or like some fruit, you know, like fucking a banana, dude. One day it's ripe, next day, nah.
All right. I think we can conclude right now. This is the best guy ever. Subscribe. 5 stars. I'm going to listen to all of his stuff. That's awesome. Now I've got something to do later. Alright. And now we're back to... Your battery's running low. Okay. Don't panic. What do? We take the plug. The cord is wrapped around the microphone. Here we go. These are the things that would be cut out. But as earlier, I've decided... Oh, plugged in, we're good? Alright. As I've decided earlier, we are not cutting anything. That's garbage. You have the full thing or nothing. Maybe dead air's so good sometimes, you know? Maybe. I'm a plumber. So sometimes I'm up in the attic or something, and like, I'm putting together some pipe, and I'm running the Uponor, and that takes away from a podcast or music or whatever I'm listening to. So maybe just chilling, waiting for the Uponor gun to be done, and letting it, letting them wait and then hear the rest of the whatever you're saying. You know what? For all the plumbers out there, for everyone putting Upanor pipe together, let's have a moment of silence for that one connection. Beautiful. Beautiful. We just changed the world. We just did what no politicians ever did, which is help somebody who's working in an attic. That's great. Man, dude. It's funny that the first thing I thought when I didn't know what to say was Kamala Harris is running for president. Because I'm not going to lie, dude. It's been on my mind. Because, like, I fucking hate how things are now. And she's literally in the White House right now. So, what? Why are we waiting for her to do better? She says she's going to do all these things. She could do them right now. She could do them right now. She has all the power. She has a dead guy as her boss. I mean, unless someone else is pulling the strings, what is she waiting for? She could prove all of her campaign promises right now. And she could literally run her campaign on, if you want this to continue, then just vote me. And she could smoke Trump, right? So literally, she could beat Trump if she falsely, you know how they like release all the oil reserves and lower gas and stuff artificially? They do all this shit to like temporarily artificially lower prices and all this stuff, are usually around election time, right? So if they did that and then she came out and was like, you want this to continue? Just vote me, right? Bro. Because I mean, that's why I'm voting for Trump. Because I shit's gone crazy expensive, dude. And I'm not an idiot, and I remember 4 years ago, and it wasn't this expensive. And then it seemed like this, what is it? This random virus happened to pop up at a very convenient time for a lot of people. And dude, I'm not saying COVID's fake. Obviously, COVID's not fake. But it is literally like 0.1% of the people that they said died actually died from COVID. It's not even like 10%. It's not even 5%. It's not even 1%. It's 10% of 1%. I'm pretty sure that's the numbers. I'm not even going to Google it because they're going to give me, I'm going to have to go to page 35 fucking thousand just to get the actual information. I can look it up on DuckDuckGo, but DuckDuckGo's been, I don't know, taking money from who knows what, because I can't find shit anymore. It's like shit I just watched is gone on both websites now. It's like there's only a good spot for 35 seconds, and then someone gives them a bunch of money, and now you don't see the videos of Joe Biden falling down the stairs anymore. You know what I mean? There's something to that, to where there's a little bit of power behind that. There's a rigging to that, you know. I think Nancy Pelosi's probably running a lot of that. She's probably getting some good kickbacks. I mean, let's not doubt her, because she's obviously very smart. She's a better stock trader than Warren Buffett. You know, give it up to her. She's not gonna lie though, the top trader in Congress, I think, is a Republican. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look that one up actually. Who's the top stock trader in Congress? Yep, Nancy Pelosi's in the lead. Oh shit, Dan Crenshaw. 38% up on the year. Holy shit. That's crazy. Alright. I think my brother just got home, so I'm gonna cut. Cutting now. I'm being very clear of when I cut and begin. So, cut. Alright. I'm back. No cuts except for that one. I mean, I'm very clear when I cut and when I'm coming back. I'm back now. I just cut. You heard. Okay, whatever. We're moving on. Moving on. Good talk with my brother. He doesn't give a fuck about anything I say. That's great. That's awesome, as usual. But in other news, I cannot stop with these nicotine pens, dude. I'm like actively trying to stop with these fucking vape pens. There's a specific brand, Cloud Plus. I rip the shit out of this and it gives me lightheaded for a second. And excuse the slurring again. I had a couple beers with my brother also. Cut for about an hour, had a good time. Chilling. Now I'm just gonna say a bunch of things that I'll probably regret, but I'm thinking I don't know. I don't know, man. Didn't work out. So I'm thinking nobody's listening podcast, but that sounds dumb. I wish I could call it like the top secret podcast or secret podcast or something, but that's taken by one of the greatest podcasts of all time, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. Shout out to myself, 10 years. What's up, me? I listened to that. Yeah. That's it. It'd be nice to have someone else to bounce off of, kind of laugh about shit with. Because now I feel like I either Tim Dillon rant it or I just say a bunch of dumb shit, like go Theo Von route. But I don't know. I just want to say a bunch of shit that I have on my mind. I don't really want to make this a big thing, so I don't really want to stick to a brand or something. I don't want to try to make it anything I'm not. I just want to say stuff. I want to get a little too lit, turn it up a little too high, and then we get on the microphone, and then we say things, and then they come up later, and I go, hey, fuck you, freedom of speech. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. I'm allowed to talk, all right? I'm allowed to say, fuck you. I'm allowed to say, eat my ass. I'm allowed to say Kamala Harris is a fucking bitch. No, I don't know her. I'm sorry. She could be a nice lady. I don't know. I don't like her policies. I don't think she's the best fit for the country, okay? And I'm talking like a diplomat, even though I'm going to talk to myself in 10 fucking years. This is stupid, man. I don't want this country to turn into some dumbass, Karen-filled world where everyone gets to control everybody else's behavior based on like where they are socioeconomically or where they are, just socially overall. Just like, oh, you're the HOA president? Well, you're the Karen of all Karens. Now you get to Karen all over the place. Fuck you. I don't want to listen. I don't want to pay your fines. I don't want to do anything. And guess what, bitch? If I don't want to do something, guess what I'm not doing? Guess what I'm not doing, dumbass? Now, that doesn't include taxes, okay? I don't want to pay taxes. I pay taxes because I understand police are very important. Fire department, very important. Very important. I smoke way too much pot to not rely on the fire department, I mean, not even like leaving a bowl lit or a joint lit or something. I'm talking about, because honestly, you would wake up like being stoned isn't like passed out drunk. You'd wake up immediately and put your sleeve out that's on fire and be like, oh, fuck, oh, shit. And then you'd have like a hole in your sleeve and you would just tell your friends about it later. That's not a big deal. But like, say I go to make ramen and I leave the stove, like I'm trying to boil the water, so I leave the stove on high, and maybe I have the paper towels way too close to it, and the paper towels are right next to a wooden spice rack, right? Yeah, and the wooden spice rack has a bunch of spices that maybe are super flammable and maybe blow up. I don't know. I don't know spices. Do you know spices? I don't know spices. Maybe they blow up. Maybe they go crazy. I don't know. But the spice rack's right next to the sink, so the sink puts it out, right? But then a little gust of wind from the HVAC reignites the embers. Now we've got red hot coals going on, right? So that melts through the counter. I don't know. Dude, all I'm saying, I live in Florida, okay? My homeowner's insurance is dog shit. There's nothing here, bro. Ron DeSantis, let me get on. Okay, I've been shitting on Kamala Harris. Let me shit on Ron DeSantis for a little bit, okay? And no, I haven't, like I said, I haven't met Ron DeSantis ever in my life, okay? But I've got a little bit more. Like, I know him a little bit more, okay? He was great. He was great until he tried to run for president. Then he started, like, trying to contradict Trump for no reason. Started to, like, undermine him for. Oh, God, I sound like a fucking idiot. Hang on, let me. Let me rip this nicotine real quick, and then we'll get back to it. Anyway, so Ron DeSantis is kind of dog shit because, dude, he keeps going after Disney. I understand. I don't want kids to be influenced by a bunch of gay shit either. I get it, bro. I get it. I don't want it either. But it's kind of like a private company, and they can kind of like do whatever they want. So, fuck you, kind of. Like, just let them do whatever they want to do. Maybe let the viewers decide. Like, I don't. Okay, I'm saying this the wrong way. Because I really don't want Disney pushing out gay shit and pushing out all the dumbass DEI, whatever the fuck it is shit. Diversity, equity, inclusion. Yeah, DEI. All that dumb shit. I don't want that. That's dumb. That's a bad example for our kids. That shows everybody that they're all put into classes and they should all acknowledge those classes and understand. Like, there's no class. We're just people. There's just people. There's people that have different pigment in their skin. Big fucking deal. Who gives a shit? No one gives a shit. What's the difference between being racist and being stupid? If you actually think someone's stupid because their skin is darker than yours, or because their skin is lighter than yours, or whatever, you're just stupid. You wouldn't call that, okay, if somebody thought, oh, all people over 6'2" are stupid. Bro, you're just dumb. You're not tallest. You're just dumb. You're just stupid. Bro, there's not racist people. There's just stupid people. And there's like 4 of them. There's like 4 real stupid people out there. Who cares about those stupid people? Fuck those stupid people. Okay, I'm not saying... fucking A. This is the problem with not having cuts, dude. I'm not saying that those stupid people don't sometimes cause serious problems, okay? We all understand. Mandalay Bay... whatever. Name the shooting, bro. It's always a dumbass fucking retard. Anyway, whatever. You get the point. It's not about skin color. It's not about anything else, dude. The fact that I have to fucking spend time on this. We're people. It's people. Holy fucking shit. African American. Who the fuck is from Africa, bro? What part of Africa are you from? Oh, you from the Caribbean? Oh, we're gonna call you an African American. Oh, you from Barbados? Fucking Bahamas? Oh, you from fucking CNMI? Bro, you're too dark, bro. We're gonna call you African American because we're dumb as shit and we're trying to be politically correct about everything, and it doesn't matter. The fact is, okay, I'm Ron DeSantis. Okay, Disney's gay, and people are trying to legalize weed. Okay, bro, chill. this dude is actively going out of his way, as I've heard. I don't know for sure, obviously. Articles are misleading. Everyone hates Republican people, so I don't know, right? But I'm seeing all this shit about Ron DeSantis actively fighting against weed legalization, even if it gets passed on the ballot. And it's like, dude, if it gets passed after the majority of people have voted for it in a state, not like an election where the mass of retards have figured it out. Like, you govern this group of people. This group of people wants this. Oh shit, you could say that about the nation too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Technically, I guess, yeah, majority rule is a dumb idea. But I but still, dude, if we all vote in one state, we want this, then give us that, right? So all these people moved from all these states to Florida because they want a certain legislation, and everybody's pretty Republican. That's why they moved here. The state went from purple to full on red, and a majority of those people want you to legalize recreational pot. Maybe just like it's a plant, bro. It grows in the ground. It grows in the ground. What do you think God made a mistake? You want to talk about Christianity, man? I'm a Christian, bro. I'm a Christian. I mean, I don't want to misrepresent God's words or anything, but Genesis 1:29 is that we are all made in God's image. And Genesis 1:27, two verses back from that, is all seed-bearing plants I give to you. Now, the full verse is that all seed-bearing plants I give to you for food. So you could say, "Oh, he doesn't want you to smoke it." Okay. Does that mean I should make brownies? Because that's allowed. That's very clearly allowed. All seed-bearing plants I give to you for food. So if I put pot in brownies and I eat it, and then I have a way more crazy trip, a trip for 5 hours, and it's like at its peak, it's like almost psychedelic. It's processed different by your liver. Speak, dumbass. It creates a way more crazy high, basically. You get way more fucked up. So should I do that rather than smoke a little bowl and get a little introspective on life and maybe meditate on some things biblically, not yoga like, and you know, that's just okay. All right, so I'll start going to church on a brownie. All right, you can see me drooling and slopping over the seats, or I can smoke a bowl and just chill. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I could be absolutely misrepresenting God's words. I'm not a messenger from God. I'm not a. I don't know, dude. I'm just a Christian guy trying to live a good life, trying to find a wife and start a family. Oh, I was rhyming there for a little bit. I thought I had a song going, but no. But yeah, I'm just chilling, dude. I'm just a guy, South Florida, chilling. A little bit conservative values, a little bit more like all conservative values, and Christian. So basically, I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life. Is what that means. Big old gulp of water there. But yeah, I pretty much realized that. I pretty much understand. That's all good. Don't worry about it. Um, what else is there to talk about? Oh, so the city my city started mandating waste management. And, you know, if they want to put it in the taxes, whatever, dude. They can put it whatever they want in the taxes. They can piss away our tax money with whatever they want. That's their job. That's their job, is to just take our tax money and just fucking throw it in a furnace and be like, oh, we need more tax money. That's their job, right? But I shouldn't have to pay for the shit out of my pocket. And now I have to pay for it out of my pocket. And it was supposed to switch over to the taxes last year. I keep calling, like, what is going on, man? I've got a couple rental properties. So I'm trying to, I've got to pay per address for this waste management. It's costing me $1,000 a year just to get trash picked up out of my own pocket. So I'm kind of waiting for that to be switched over. You know what I mean? And it's not. So what's the holdup? It doesn't make much sense. Why are you holding up on switching over to the taxes? Just pay with the tax money. I don't want to keep paying it out of pocket. How can you come to my house and be like, you have to order McDonald's? You know what I mean? McDonald's is a private company. I keep saying, you know what I mean. I realize how many times I said that. Holy shit. I can't call it the You Know What I Mean podcast because that's fucking stupid. Anyway, whatever. What was I talking about? Yeah. So you can't, McDonald's is a private company. You can't say you have to order McDonald's on Thursdays because that's just, no one, what? What are you talking about? That's stupid. But you can tell me I have to use this private company to pick up my trash. I have to. I have no other option. Dude, the dump is 2 miles away from my house. No shit, before this, my tenants signed up for trash if they wanted to, and I took my own trash to the dump. I dumped it over the ledge into one of those big bins. I did it myself, dude, every time. And now they're making it so you have to pay for it. How do you make me pay for a private service? I don't understand. How does that make any fucking sense? Like, is this little New York? Are we run by the fucking mafia in the 30s? What is going on? How are you able to make me use a private service? Maybe there's precedent to this. Maybe that's a thing. But what? Huh? I'm going to get elected mayor. I'm going to be like, you have to get Five Guys on Fridays. No, we can't afford it. No, we can't. No, fuck you. You have to get it. You have to do it. I said so. Because I said so. You have to do it. I'm the mayor. Fuck you. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. I don't want this service. It's a private service. And even if it wasn't a private service, if it was a public service, wouldn't it be in the taxes? How does the government make you pay for anything? I just realized that. How is the government supposed to make me pay for anything other than like registering something or getting a license or a permit or, government functions, normal things? How am I paying for a service? It's government or it's not government. Dude, I'm about to go to court, bro. I'm realizing a lot of stuff saying this shit out loud. This doesn't make any sense. I'm not leaving anything out. I've called Waste Management and talked to the management of Waste Management. So you could say the management of Waste Management might be waste. Alright, that was dumb. But anyway, great guys. They seem great. They've all said that they think it's super unfair too. And that they've never seen this before. To where like they don't give anybody any heads up, any way to do any other service, no workarounds. It's just you have to do this. They say at Waste Management that you have to do this. It's just mandated. So what's my options? They think it's not fair. I think it's not fair. So it's just the government saying, hey, you have to do this. Well, I refer to my earlier statements, sir, with eat my ass. But I'm still paying. I'm still paying right now. What am I going to do? I'm going to let them put a lien on my house and take my fucking house? dude, what? I'm a real estate investor. I make my money off of rent. You're gonna what? I'm like the only good guy on the block too. I lowered somebody's rent by $100 the other day, just because it would make it easier for them, and I was making enough money. So fuck it. Like what? Why am I being punished because I either pay this or you put a lien on my property and you take my livelihood away? That's garbage, man. I thought this was America. Someone called me Randy Marsh. Someone called me Randy Marsh. I thought this was America. What? I thought it was America. My pants are falling down, all that shit. What are you doing making me pay for a service? A private service that I don't want. Anyway, whatever. I'm making the same point over and over again. First episode of the To Be Named podcast. To be named. That's dumb. I don't know, man. I really do not know what to fucking call this. When I hit I don't know, man, I thought I hit a bazinga moment. I don't even know why I said bazinga. I don't even watch Big Bang Theory. I don't watch Big Bang Theory. I don't like Big Bang Theory. My mom talks about it all the time because that's the kind of people that watch that show. Dumb old white people. Okay? I love you, Mom. You know I do. But you're not very connected to things. Okay? So yes, it would make sense that you would think the Big Bang Theory is very hilarious. Now, I haven't watched the Big Bang Theory, so maybe I end up watching it in the future, and maybe I really like it. But maybe around that same time, I start wearing New Balances and fanny packs. I don't know. I'm not saying there's any correlation to maybe being kind of lame and liking Big Bang Theory. I'm not saying that. I'm making a very clear point that I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not. Could be great. Could be kind of what I've seen, which is total absolute fucking garbage. But who knows? It could be fantastic. You know? The Big Bang itself is very much a mystery. As we are told by science that the Big Bang is the sudden and rapid expansion of heat and energy that consumed the universe or created the universe. What the fuck is the difference between that and God snapping his fingers, dude? It's the exact... Boom. There was a sudden expansion of heat. Yeah. What caused the sudden expansion of heat? Where did the heat and energy come from? What was before the heat and energy? How did it form? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Cotton Eye Joe? Okay? Huh? You can't, okay, every explanation between like the start of the universe, you can answer with, okay, and what about before that? And what about before that? Where does time start? If we're not in a simulation, what's the answer to who, like, what started everything? What does it make any difference if there's nothing? If nothing ever existed ever, there was absolute nothing totally. What difference would that make at all? None. It wouldn't make a single difference. So why is there anything? Bro, I'm getting deep on the first podcast. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Castaway cast. That's also dumb. I don't know, man. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to call this. But let's get back to the start of the universe. What is that about? Huh? Who did that? Why'd they do that? Huh? What they got going on? What's going on with the start of the universe? You could say a bunch of heat and energy suddenly expanded. Cool. Great. All right. What caused it to get hot? Was it kinetic energy? Was it thermal energy? Was it radiation? What caused it to get hot? If it was radiation, what was radiating from it? If it was thermal, what was surrounding it? If it was kinetic, what was moving? Where was it moving? If there was nothing, where was it? I'm so confused, bro. I'm so confused. Oh man, I'm going into a wormhole. This is what this is about. Okay, fuck it. No one's here. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Go for it. Okay, so the very beginning, nothing was there. Okay, nothing. Nothing means something, which is nothing. Nothing. Not black, not zero, not absent, just nothing. Nothing is there. So, how did something come from nothing? Well, good thing that we have science to rely on, because as we turn to the first rule of the physical laws of physics, what is that? Oh, okay. Matter cannot be created or destroyed. Okay, so something cannot come from nothing. Okay. All right, so either that guy's wrong, and we've got to find another example of something turning to nothing, or nothing turning to something. Even if you burn something, it turns into ash. The ash gets blown in the wind. Like, it's something. Doesn't matter how far apart it is. It's something. It does matter's not destroyed. So how does something come from nothing? I'm seriously thinking about this. There's no way. If you wrote the code and you turned on the computer, that's where we are. That's what it seems like. I don't know. Jeez, I wish I could call this the I Don't Know Man podcast, because I say a bunch of shit I don't know. I talk about a bunch of stuff I don't know. Let's talk about more stuff I don't know. The Federal Reserve. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know dick about the Federal Reserve. I got a cheeseburger tonight. That was good. Talk about Bidenflation, dude. This place used to give a bacon cheeseburger. Half a pound bacon cheeseburger. Big old, it was a backyard barbecue place, right? It's $13 for the whole burger and 2 sides. Now, right? It's $12. 12 for the burger. Then it's an extra $1.50 for the cheese and $1.50 for the bacon. Like, I'm gonna eat a hamburger? What do I look like? I look like a fucking 1930s old ass man. What are you talking about, a hamburger, bro? So for the cheese, so to eat a normal burger, it costs $13.50, and then you add bacon to that, it's $15. But I wanted the bacon cheeseburger. It used to be the bacon cheeseburger, so of course I added both of them. And there was 2 sides. I would get the baked beans and the mashed potatoes. Now they only give you 1 side. 1 side for $15 fucking dollars. Bro, this is why I lowered my rent for my tenant. Dude was like, had it all together, but he was just barely not making it. So it's like, let's just, like, holy shit, the president can't do it, so let me just fucking do it. Take $100 off your month. Like, you got $1,200 a year now to spend on whatever you want. It's stupid, man. It's so stupid. You're running the country, and how come when Trump was in office he could lower prices, he could compete with other countries, no new wars started, all this shit, and And he's so bad. Why is he so bad? It's like, oh, I got into an argument one time with a girl. I said, oh, he like Trump. He's racist. I said, why is it? How is he racist? And she said, you don't know he's racist? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I said, well, okay, but that didn't answer my question. What did he do that was racist? So she repeated, or she continued to, oh my gosh, you don't know about this? You don't know about this? It's like, hey, you're still not answering my question. What did he do that was racist? And that's when her white friend came up. The fucking white savior comes up and has to, oh, actually, you didn't hear when, actually, this is like literally exactly how she spoke. Like, actually, so like, actually, you didn't understand that when he was saying like, Mexico sending rapists and drug dealers? Bitch, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what you're talking about. Did you watch the whole speech? Because I know when that speech came out, like in 2016, I was against Trump. I was a dumbass liberal. I didn't know shit. I still don't know shit. But I was just like, fuck you, you're not going to be president, bro. You're racist, all this shit. I just believed everything else everybody else said. So, I watched the whole speech. Dude, he didn't say that. He didn't say that Mexicans are rapists and drug dealers. He said Mexico was sending rapists and drug dealers. And if you do not know, it is an actual thing that the government of Mexico supplied pamphlets to some of their worst offenders. Their prisons are overrun, to how to illegally immigrate to the United States. This is true. That's an actual thing. Like, you can argue with me all you want, but that's actually true. So he wasn't lying. They are sending those people. You ask, why is El Salvador so safe all of a sudden? Why is name a Latin country. Why is it so safe all of a sudden? Oh, because the new president is locking down on gangs and violence. No, dumbass. They're sending them all here, bro. Our border's wide open. You got a garbage ass tenant, and you tell him, hey, get the fuck out, and we won't kill you. Yeah, obviously they're gonna take that. That's some mafia type shit. That's some gang ass shit. You're just extorting people for their life to leave, and then what are they gonna do when they get here? They're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna lay low. And then 5 months later they see, I don't know, a fucking 14-year-old that looks at them the wrong way. And now we got a fucking national news story. It kills me, dude, because I honestly think, I'm not even joking, I think illegal Mexicans are gonna save this country. I'm not joking. Let me explain. They're gonna save this country because they actually give a shit about God, work, family, country. They actually give a shit. They work fucking hard, bro. I'm a contractor, I know. They work fucking hard. They do not complain. And who do they give it all to? God. A lot of them. Very Christian. Very God-like people. They give it all to God. They give it all to family. They share all they have with their family. They'll let their relatives sleep in the living room floor if they have the space. They're real people. They're real, passionate, amazing people. Not all of them, obviously. I'm not fucking retarded. All of the people that are coming over here that just want a better life. I'm not an open border guy. I'm very much a closed border guy. But you know what I'm trying to say. Enough of them are gonna sneak over here that actually give a shit about like raising a family and living for God that, I don't know, we might have a shot. We might have a shot. Alright, what do we got? I don't know, man. I feel like I've been talking long enough. What is it? I see 50 minutes on the counter. Cool. I think it's longer than that though, because I feel like I'm gonna burp so hard in like 5 seconds. I'm gonna hit this vape pen one more time. Hang on. It's so gay. So gay. I feel gay every time I do it, dude. I understand. Very much a fag move. Okay. All right. I think that's enough for today. I'll rant out some other dumb shit later. Goodbye.